The film begins in Moscow, where Bourne is on the run after surviving an assassination attempt. Wounded but determined, he uses his extraordinary skills to evade capture by the Russian police, slipping away into the cold, dark streets of the city. This opening scene sets the tone for the high-stakes action and relentless pursuit that defines the movie. 6 weeks later, Bourne resurfaces in Paris to inform Martin Kreutz of his sister Marie's death. Marie had been Bourne's anchor to a normal life, and her loss leaves him more resolute in his mission to uncover the truth about Treadstone, the covert CIA program that trained him to be a deadly assassin. Meanwhile, in London, investigative journalist Simon Ross uncovers information about Bourne's past and Treadstone's successor, Blackbriar. During a phone call, Ross mentions Blackbriar, triggering the CIA's surveillance. Noah Vosen, the head of Blackbriar, orders the agency to track Ross and eliminate any threats to their operation's secrecy. Bourne learns of Ross's investigation and decides to meet him at Waterloo Station, one of the busiest locations in London. This scene delivers a masterclass in tension as Bourne guides Ross through the chaotic terminal, using the crowds and surveillance systems to evade CIA operatives. Despite Bourne's careful planning, Ross panics and deviates from instructions, making him vulnerable. The moment intensifies when a Blackbriar assassin, Paz, fatally shoots Ross, leaving Bourne to pick up the trail of clues left behind by the journalist. The loss of Ross reveals the ruthless lengths to which Blackbriar will go to protect its secrets. Vosen, cold and calculating, views Bourne as a threat that must be neutralized at all costs. To aid in the hunt, the CIA brings in Pamela Landy, a senior agent who had previously pursued Bourne. Unlike Vosen, Landy operates with a sense of morality, and her nuanced perspective on Bourne adds layers to the narrative. Bourne's investigation leads him to Madrid, where he targets Neil Daniels, a former CIA station chief connected to Treadstone and Blackbriar. At Daniels' office, Bourne encounters a CIA team sent by Vosen. In a brilliantly choreographed sequence, Bourne disables the agents with his unparalleled combat skills. Here, he is joined by Nicky Parsons, a former Treadstone technician who decides to help him. Nicky reveals that Daniels has fled to Tangier, setting the stage for one of the film's most thrilling sequences. In Tangier, Bourne uncovers a plot by Blackbriar to assassinate Daniels using an operative named Desh. The vibrant streets and rooftops of Tangier provide a visually stunning backdrop as Bourne races against time to intercept Desh. Despite Bourne's best efforts, Daniels is killed in a car bombing orchestrated by Desh. However, the action doesn't stop there. In a tense rooftop chase, Bourne confronts Desh in a brutal hand-to-hand fight, ultimately defeating him before he can harm Nicky. Understanding the danger she faces, Bourne sends Nicky into hiding, cementing his role as a protector even as he continues his mission. The clues left behind by Daniels lead Bourne to New York City, where he discovers the location of Blackbriar's command center. In an audacious move, Bourne infiltrates Vosen's office, stealing classified documents that expose the program's illegal activities. The sequence showcases Bourne's ingenuity and resourcefulness, as he uses misdirection to outwit his enemies. Realizing he has been tricked, Vosen sends Paz to pursue Bourne. The ensuing car chase through the streets of Manhattan is a heart-pounding spectacle, culminating in a dramatic showdown. Bourne confronts Paz, but instead of killing him, he spares his life, delivering a powerful line that encapsulates the film's moral undercurrent: "Look at what they make you give." This moment highlights Bourne's humanity, contrasting sharply with the cold, mechanical nature of the operatives hunting him. As Bourne closes in on the truth, he arrives at a CIA research facility tied to Treadstone. Here, he confronts Dr. Albert Hirsch, the mastermind behind the program's behavioral conditioning. In a pivotal moment, Bourne regains a crucial memory: he had voluntarily joined Treadstone, leaving behind his identity as David Webb. This revelation is both liberating and haunting, as Bourne realizes the extent of his agency in creating the persona of Jason Bourne. While Bourne confronts his past, Pamela Landy takes action to expose Blackbriar's corruption. Using the stolen files, she begins sending evidence to the authorities, setting the wheels of justice in motion. Vosen arrives too late to stop her, symbolizing the unraveling of Blackbriar's grip on secrecy. The climax of the film unfolds on the rooftop of the research facility. Bourne faces Paz one last time, challenging the young assassin to question his orders. In a moment of self-awareness, Paz lowers his weapon, allowing Bourne to escape. Vosen, however, arrives and fires at Bourne as he leaps into the East River. The final scenes tie up the narrative threads. News reports detail the exposure of Blackbriar, the arrests of key figures like Vosen and Hirsch, and the impending investigation of CIA Director Ezra Kramer. Nikki Parsons watches these developments with a sense of satisfaction, but the real victory lies with Bourne. The film ends with a shot of him floating in the water, only to swim away, alive and free. The Bourne Ultimatum is a thrilling conclusion to Jason Bourne's journey of self-discovery and justice. The film masterfully blends high-octane action with a compelling narrative, delivering a story that resonates with themes of redemption, resilience, and the fight against corruption. Bourne's refusal to compromise his humanity, even in the face of relentless pursuit, makes him a hero audiences can root for. As the screen fades to black, the message is clear: Jason Bourne may have been created by the CIA, but David Webb has reclaimed his life.